I just wanted to touch base on forgiveness because a lot of people have the concept like confused or twisted, and forgiveness is not necessarily or generally for the other person. It is if they're apologetic and remorseful, they definitely receive a blessing out of it. However, we should not ever wait for somebody else to be sorry for us to forgive them for whatever they've done that's hurt us. Because if we're just waiting for them to be sorry, then we're not truly forgiving them. And sometimes we're going to wait forever because some people just aren't sorry, you know? And that's one of the hardest parts of forgiveness is trying to forgive someone when they're not sorry or when they're still hurting you, you know? And it's hard. It's hard, and every situation is going to be different, and in every person it's going to be different because we could be going through the same thing but have different feelings about it, you know? Some things hurt others differently, and I think part of that is where we're at in the hardening of our heart at that point, basically. Like how many times we've already been hurt before, maybe by that person or by that thing. So at this point in life, maybe you're going through the same thing as me, but it's hurting you worse because you've never experienced that one before, but I've been through it, so it hurts, but I'm kind of numb to that situation or whatever. But forgiveness is more for ourselves, because when somebody hurts us and we don't forgive them, and especially right away, then what we do is we bury that pain, excuse me, and just hold a grudge, you know? And that's not healthy. It feels good for the moment because we don't have to feel the pain. But eventually we're going to feel the pain anyways. And it's just making us numb to feeling anything when we do that. Because eventually we're going to just toss so many things down as deep as we can that we just don't feel anything anymore. We don't feel pain, but we don't feel happiness or joy or love or peace. We just don't feel nothing. And sometimes pain is better than being numb, because at least you feel something and you know you're alive still, you know? But it's allowing yourself to experience and feel hope and joy and faith and love again, rather than just assuming at that point, and you don't even know you're doing this most of the time, that everyone is like that and everyone's gonna be like that, because you're looking for those attributes or qualities or expectations out of everyone, and you're gonna find them and sometimes cause them because you're seeking that. But if you start looking for the good in people, then you'll start seeing the good in people and start treating them as if you have hope for a better future, you know? And expectations of positive outcomes, you know? But forgiveness is something that takes time, you know? And each situation will be different. But it's something that we need to do for ourselves, you know, to live the way God created us to live. He created us to love and to be loved. And when we don't forgive, then we numb ourselves to the love too. However, let me just make a note. Forgiveness does not mean you need to continue to expose yourself to those people or things that have hurt you that you're forgiving. And to be honest, you don't even need to let them know that you've forgiven them. It's it's something that you have to do. Um, and God can help. He'll take you through each thing. You'll think you're done. It'll be one at a time, one scar at a time. Jesus will take you through and he'll heal you, but you got to face them. You got to pull them out and you got to face them. You got to find out what it is you're upset or hurt or angry about, and face it. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, but that's the only way to do it, is to go through it. And if you think you've forgiven someone and you think about the situation, or someone reminds you of it, or them, if you've cut them out of your life and you're still angry when you think about it, and you're still bitter and resentful or hateful, then you haven't forgiven. If you feel any negativity when you think about somebody or something, like a situation, then you have not fully forgiven. And ask the Lord to open your heart and show you the root, and to help you get it out, dig it, face it, forget it. But yeah, forgiveness is just, it's hard, but it's necessary. And we just do it one scar at a time, and then try to battle off more from building up, get to the root of it immediately. Somebody hurts you, confront the issue. Don't confront it negatively or angrily, just responsibly and respectfully. So you can just, dodge that bullet, if you want to call it that. But forgiveness is very important, and we do it for ourselves as well as others. If we want to be forgiven, we must forgive. And it's true. How can we expect him to forgive our sins if we're not willing to forgive someone else's? Forgive and live. God bless you.